Hello, fellow Chartists. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Chartist, and today is Friday, TGIF. Congratulations for making it through the week. And boy, oh boy, if you was a bull, don't worry. There's going to be another week, okay? Keep on fighting. But if you was a bear, congratulations. All right? That was some awesome trading. Crazy week. Yesterday's theme for SPY was, and pretty much all of the indices was back test and go. They took down the support level, back tested that support level, treated as resistant, and then went down lower. Back test and go was still in full effect today that we're about to talk about in just a couple of minutes. But check it out. These are the option flow for SPY, 34% for calls, 66% for puts. Okay, now can't just take in all the information. What I like to do, I like to filter them out, go to the advanced, and I'll look for big money premiums where the big monies was spent. Okay, so I'll look for 500K, 500,000 or above. And I want to look for some aggressive plays, like some out the money contracts. Okay, and as you can see, this is what showed up. It changed 85% for puts, 15% for calls. So most of the big money is going into puts right now. All right. Even we got some calls around 4:13, 4:11. That's the time, 4:13, 4:11 p.m. So the strike was 4:39. All 4:39 strike. They got in around 4:37.7, 4:37.6 here. All right, these are some big money sweeps, aggressive calls. Okay, but keep in mind, only 15% are betting to the upside. As far as to the downside, you'll see 3 million here, 6.2 million dollars here. 500,000, 3 million, all betting to the downside. 419 strike price, 423, about a month out. These calls are weeklies. These puts are about a month out. All right, but as you can see, I like to look at this so I can see where the big money is going and where they sent it. Because I doubt this $6.2 million contract right here is all premium is from a retail trader. Somebody with big money that may have better access to information than we do. Okay, but you take it with a grain of salt. You don't just trade based on the information. You use it to guide your decision making process, kind of like indicators. Anyways, so going to my Discord, the plan today, as you can see, recapturing 445.5 puts in the low and trigger to the 453 target. Okay, so pretty much the plan for this morning was to see if we can recapture 445.5, get back above it. Remember, recaptures when it reclaims or get back above a certain level. And I like to see that it holds above it at least 15 minutes. So we were able to in the beginning we weren't able to recapture it, okay? But I put it right here. Otherwise, SPY may drop to the 200 DMA first, which I had around the 441 to 442 zone, okay? So I post that. That was the plan in the morning before market open, okay? And I continued a little bit more. All right, I put if it does go below the 200-day moving average, we'd like to see no lower than 439 to 437.5. Okay, that was the zone that I was watching to hold to see if it bounced from, and then I want to see an instant recapture of the 200-day moving average. Okay, that was supposed to be the trigger to bet to the upside, because remember I tell you recaptures or false breakdowns are bullish. Okay, and around 10:36. That's why I updated the group, real-time technical analysis, okay? Not just in hindsight, but as the market goes, as it progresses. I think it's very helpful. Anyways, I let the group know SPY dropped under the 200-day moving average, recovered, classic fake breakdown, okay? This is all intraday price action, okay? So for especially, I think it'll be beneficial for you, especially if you're a day trader, okay? So I let them know this is the bottom shot for bulls and we need to rally. I had price targets 445.5, 447, and then 453. All right, now if we check the SPY chart, this is the daily chart. Let's go to the 5-minute chart first, okay? It's a lot of lines. I'll make this bigger. Okay, you can see the candles. All right, today was the 21st. So here's 9:30 candle right here. So we start, like I said, I was watching for two things to see if we can recapture 445.5 and trigger to the next resistance around 447, then 453, or will we go and test the 200-day moving average, okay? So I give out the plan in real time and before the market opens. So SPY decided to go drop to the downside to test the 200-day. It washed below it for a brief moment, recaptured it quick. Boom, fake breakdown. That was the time to enter to the upside. And of course, we played level to level from, in this case, support to resistance. First resistance was around 445.5. We hit that level, based a little bit. This is based on the 5-minute chart. And then we went up higher to the next price target. The next price target was 447 to 447.5. But we actually went as high as 448. All right. That's around take profit levels, okay? From support to resistance. You enter support, take profit at resistance, okay? So, boom. Now, this is where we reversed, okay? We lost it. And of course, in the Discord, I let the group know. Backtesting goes still in full effect, as you can see. It backtest 447, but meeting some resistance. A failure to break means more downside, level to level. So what I mean by that is, since we was failing to break that resistance, that means it was going to be more downside, level to level. So the next level down was around 445.5 to 445. That's around this zone, based a little bit. We lost that zone. That means we was heading down lower, back down to the 200-day moving average, which, as you can see in the 5-minute chart, it based around the 200-day moving average, okay? This is a 5-minute chart. 200-day moving average was around 441 to 442, okay? So it was basing around that, and right when we lost it, I said we was going to drop down to 437 to 437.5 zone, okay? Right there, all right? So that's the benefits of having my Discord, is that you know, I'm able to guide you throughout the day. All right, now let's take a look at the daily chart. Now the reason why I'm so fixated on the 437 to 435.5 zone right now, this megaphone pattern, I'm gonna take out the fib level. I'm gonna take out these other levels, okay? Because the only pattern I want you guys to pay attention to at this point is this megaphone pattern, okay? That is the reason. The support line of this megaphone pattern. This is the last chance for bulls. Hear me clearly. Bears have been winning. They have been eating. And they should, okay? Gotta let the bears eat sometimes. And they have been eating. You could have made your whole year this past week, guys. Anyways. So, bulls, if you guys are going to make a comeback, if the bulls going to make a comeback, this is where you guys have got to do it, at the support level of this megaphone pattern. Now, by Monday, because we're sloping down, the support's going to drop down lower to 436 to 436.5 zone, okay? That also happens to be a gap over here, back from October 13th to the 14th, a gap. So if it hits this megaphone pattern, not only will it complete this pattern, but it'll fill out a gap. RSI is pretty oversold, okay? It hasn't, let me see. RSI is oversold 12.38. It hasn't been this oversold in a long time. It's even worse than it was back in September. And look at the price action in September. All right? So, bulls, this is your last chance. Because if you guys don't bounce from here, it could get very, very, very ugly for you guys. As if it was already not ugly enough. It'll get worse. All right? And it can. This is the SPY we're talking about. Now, let's take a look at seasonality, right? It looks like we're tracking it so far. Oops. I can't spell, guys. Sorry. All right, boom. All right, pull it up right here. Okay, so in the second part of the month, of January is where we were supposed to get, was where the bear market was supposed to begin. Now, if you look at SPY, it looked like it began a little early, all right, in the beginning of January. Dropped down, got a nice relief rally, and then continued down. As you can see here, it dropped down to around the middle of January. Nice little relief rally before continuing lower. Right, so that's that little relief rally continuing lower. Okay, so now we're heading into the third week of January. And if you look based on seasonality, we could see some more lower lows. However, we do get some type of relief rally, okay, before we get another lower low right here towards the end of January. So next week, it's possible we could hit that low. We could hit the support, the megaphone pattern, and then get a nice small relief rally before we get another dump at the end of January based on seasonality. And then entering into February, we should get a nice big up move, as you can see. Okay, now take this with a grain of salt, guys. Seasonality is based on the last 20 years. It's not guaranteed that SPY will continue to follow it perfectly, okay? But seasonality is saying we could get a relief rally next week. This megaphone pattern is starting to become more complete and is about to touch the support level. RSI is extremely oversold, guys. So we got some clues here. We got some signs, you know, that we could get a relief rally for next week. All right. So 436 to 436.5 will be that zone, that last chance support zone for the bulls if they're going to make it. And that should put 441 in play, then 444, and so on. The big back test would be this yellow support line right here. Okay, not guarantee what happen, but if it does, that's all the way back up at 453. All right, so we'll see if we can get that big back test. But other than that, pretty much a back test today. Lost 447.3 support yesterday. Today it back tested it. Back test and go. All right, so we'll see what happens next week. Looking at the VIX, it closed right at that 28.8 resistant level. As you can see, pretty overextended to the upside based on the upper Bollinger Band. All right, VIX is pretty overbought, as you can see. So we got some signs that VIX could be either basing, correcting through time, or correcting through price. All right, but you combine that idea with the fact that we're getting close to this megaphone pattern where we could possibly get a bounce. You know, it's looking like it's just matching up. Okay, we got a overbought VIX with a really oversold SPY. All right, so next week could get that relief rally, but that remains to be seen. Okay, 436 to 436.5. Sorry if I'm sounding repetitive today. I just want you guys to get the levels down. All right, triple Q here. Lost the 200-day moving average yesterday. Another level that it lost yesterday was 361.89. That's based on the Fibonacci level. And of course, back test and go. Back test and go. As you can see right there, treated that support level, previous support level as resisted, continued down. And now we lost the 353 support level. All right, so we'll see what happens next week. Will we back test that 353? If we get back above 353, 358's in play, okay? Remember, we need at least 15 minutes of it getting back above 353 before I would think of entering and see if we get this relief rally up. If not, if we get a rejection for 353, or if it gets a little above 353, then drop back down. We got more downside, 349.8 then 346. Keep it that simple, guys. All right. Dow Jones, same thing. Lost the 348.4 level yesterday. Back tested that level and took out the 346.6 support and also 342.8. So we'll see if we can recapture 342.8. 346 is in play. Okay. If we get a rejection from 342.8, 340.5 is in play. Keep it that simple. IWM, more back testing and go. Look at that. Lost the 200.93 level yesterday. It tried to get back above. Back tested it, tried to get back above. Could not hold it for much longer. Now heading down lower. to our next support of 195.79. So we're either going to watch for a bounce there or a rejection of this lost level, a back test of this level again, 200.93. Okay, back tested, strong rejection, bearish. Okay, if we recapture it, that's bullish. If we bounce off of 195.79, that's bullish. Okay, back to 200.93. Keep it that simple. If we lose 195.79, and of course 191.64 is below it. All right. Tesla. I told you guys yesterday, somebody said you can't predict Tesla. Guys, this is price action technical analysis. I'm not trying to predict anything. I'm just trying to translate the price action. Price action talks to us, but it doesn't talk to us with words. It talks to us with this action. That's why it's called price action, and I am just the guy that's trying to translate it. So I told you guys I was bearish when we lost this support level, 1,023, which also was a support from this blue support line, rising trend line right here. Okay, so we lost a support level based on this blue pattern. Blue trend line and a fib level. Okay, so that was a pretty critical level. We lost it. That should have been our sign to be bearish. The next day, let's say you did miss it. Let's say you missed this breakdown. Like I said, the theme was back test and go. We back tested that level. And that was what the price action was telling me. Boom. Guys are probably going to drop down to 970 or lower. And sure enough, look what happened. We broke past 970, okay? So I had to rearrange my Fibonacci levels a little bit, and these are my new levels, okay? So we just took out the 963.5 support level today. That's now resistant. Next support is at 927.7. So let's see if back test and go will continue, all right? 963.5 is now resistant. If we get back above it, if we recapture it, 1,023 is in play. If it gets a strong rejection there, or if it gets above it but then it falls back below, 927.7 is in play. All right, so we're going to watch this for a bounce off of this support, 927.7. If that is lost, then we play it to the next level. All right, guys, if we're bears, we're playing it from resistance to support. If we're bullish, we're playing it from support to resistance. Okay, and that's it for today's technical analysis. I hope you guys found some value in this. I hope you guys learned how the chart is trades based on the price action. Okay, I play it level by level. That's it. It's like, think of these Fibonacci levels as channels, or support and resistance levels as channel. If it breaks down from the channel, or breaks above from the channel, or it bounces between the channel, just simple ideas. It takes some time to master them, but it's not impossible. And I hope that I was able to assist you with that. And that's it. See you guys and talk to you all soon.